Yes, please.
Okay, thanks a lot. Other, I need to do this. Okay, language skills. Let me check.
Step forth and be recognized.
Pídeme hacer eso.
So the title of the assignment is language systems, macro skills, and micro skills. Okay.
Ay, qué
Just
parte
for you to
horrible.
notice, just to guide you better.
Mira qué parte horrorosa. No, bueno, está.
Okay, so just for to guide you better, so we're working on, okay, so just for you to notice, okay, we are working on page 26 by Scrivener, chapter 1, starting out. So if you have already
No sé qué
identified the
parte
macro
es
skill,
esa.
so then you have the macro skill, then you have the micro. As I told you, the micro skill is
¿Dónde está lo
based
de
on
escribir?
developing
Olvidé.
specific
Este luego.
cognitive skill. So in this case, you have macro skill,
Este.
listening, but the micro is understanding the gist of what is heard, who is talking, where are they, what are they doing, what are their relationship. Then you have understanding precise information or read quantity, reference numbers, prices. When listening to a business telephone call, perhaps you can use your imagination, okay, about this activity, okay? So here, as you see, because it says numbers, prices, perhaps it's a conversation about someone who is buying a flight ticket, or it is a conversation about buying food, or it's a conversation between the receptionist or between friends, compensating for words and phrases not heard clearly in an informal pad conversation. So last class we talked about the meaning of compensate, okay? An informal pad conversation by hypothesizing what they are, based on understanding of the content of the rest of the conversation and prediction of likelihood. Okay, or others. Okay, so it's more specific. Okay, so in 3 minutes, I'm going to start.
Non sé se...
You can also take a look at Canva presentation. Do you remember when I started
Sì, pero si no manda ni un PowerPoint de mierda.
differentiating the macro skill, and
Muestra, pero
then
no
we
nos manda,
move
pero
to
después de
move. The presentation or the slides are teaching and learning the key concepts in English language. Teaching, oh yes, you are. So you have language skills, okay, and you have the productive micro skills or micro.
No.
Yes, I'm trying to keep macro by micro. Okay, so they are just in case you are. Okay, so let's start.
Pasaron 3 minutos, ¿eh?
Okay, so I will start with with Vanina Mamani. Okay, so I am narrating you. So please, we're going to do it together. Okay, and by doing that, we are reinforcing our ideas about productive skills, receptive skills, macro skills, micro skills, and language systems. Okay, so today is Monday, the 1st of June. Okay, so let's start with Vanina Mamani. Yes?
Yes, Miss. Can you share the activities?
Yes, of course. Yes. Just in case, I uploaded this in Google Classroom. No assignment is written yet, but later on I will add it. Okay, so dictation. Dictation is one of the activities that you usually do in phonetics 1, 2, and 3. But you will also do dictation, for example, in first year of secondary school. Okay, you would like to dictate school supplies, or you would like to dictate descriptive sentences of school supplies, okay, in which students are going to identify and they are going to write, okay, and they are carrying out different activities, a mixture of productive and receptive. So students listen and write exactly what they hear. So what is the language system aim?
Phonology.
Okay, so can you imagine an activity, or you can use mine? Okay.
Maybe dictating some new vocabulary.
Okay.
For example, if we are in secondary school, maybe I don't know, countries and nationalities, and they have to identify them and try to write what they hear or comprehend.
I'm sorry if I am counting.
No, it is okay.
I'm not. I haven't recovered yet. Okay, yes, but listen, you said phonology, okay?
Yes.
But also you have here
how to write.
So
Mientras sí, boludo.
when writing, we will start evaluating what? The main system aim, okay, or the main system aim is phonology, okay, but the second one is
Lexis.
Puta madre.
lexis or grammatical.
Ah, okay.
No, ¿qué están hablando? No entiendo.
Grammatical, because if students are writing parts of the body, for example, toes, pluralization, it's a grammar topic. Okay.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Yes. Check why I am saying this. Okay. I will show you.
No tengo que hacer clic ahí, boludo.
Where it is? Why? No, I'm not in skills. We are in systems. Okay. So we are. Of course, you have a mixture of receptive and productive skills. We have receptive micro skills. Bottom up. Let me check. Well, I couldn't. Let me check because okay, so for example here, if I say my Wazowski's toes are big, okay, so students should be able to combine toes, okay, with the verb to be are, okay, with subject verb agreement, what we usually call. Okay, so this is just to refer. So the main language system is phonology, but you can also add grammar. Okay, then what about macro skill?
I consider that is listening,
okay,
but it can also be writing.
Yes, listen.
Okay.
So listening is the macro skill.
Yes.
And the micro.
I don't know if it is correct, but I wrote understanding words through listening or phonemic decoding. But I'm not sure.
Yes, no, it's okay. So understanding of
understanding words through listening.
Understanding, well, there you can say understanding plurals, understanding, well, here I want to show you because I'm guiding you to be more specific, okay? So, for example, you can write or the whole class, okay? So you said understanding, you can say, as we said, understanding, or in order to be more specific, you can say distinguishing, okay? Distinguishing what sounds in listening. Vanina, what sounds?
I don't know, I was thinking.
Well, yes, that is why it will be very creative.
Yes.
In a way that you will, each of you is going to take a book, take a course book that you have at home and try to pick and create some strategies for each micro skill. So I am now teaching you that it could be distinguished. So it could be sounds, plural sounds. Okay. Or you can say identifying, could be also, okay. Okay, thanks a lot. Distinguishing but think of a topic, okay? Think of a topic, think of the content. Okay, the next student. Yes, Melissa Ponce.
Good afternoon, Miss.
Hello, good afternoon, Melissa.
Well, minimal pair drill.
Grammar. No, mínimo prueba es
Students
phonetic.
distinguish similar sounds
Phonetic.
such
Toda
as
vida.
sheep and sheep.
Well, are you doing
Sí,
number 3?
pronúncialo bien, loco.
Yes.
Gente, fuego.
Okay.
Fuerte,
So
yo no.
then close test. I will ask another person. Okay, I'm going to ask. Okay, for the micro skill, try to start. Try to describe by using a gerund. Okay. Use
No
a
me
gerund
salió. Casi, loco. La parte se sale completa.
for a micro skill. Okay, use a gerund for a micro skill. For example, the one that we have already worked with Vanina Mamani, it's distinguishing. Okay, so now for
Ah, casi me sale eso.
Carla.
Ay, qué nada.
Okay, now number 3.
Hola,
let's say.
te
Then
mando
I
un saludo,
will-
no sé si me estás viendo todavía,
Melissa
pero te mando un
Paz.
saludo, Luca,
Yes.
gracias por
The
ver.
language system aim
A ver, ¿qué dijiste en el chat?
is
Dice,
phonological.
y es el hora acá,
Okay.
Mai Wasauki, presta atención, culiao, gato.
And the micro skill aim is listening and speaking, because we are like distinguishing between the two sounds, similar sounds.
Mhm.
And the micro skill, well, I wrote distinguishing, as you said, or discriminating sounds.
Excellent.
No, casi me sale.
Discriminating or
Ese 25, pasa
differentiating
25, muchachos.
sounds. Excellent. Differentiating
Exacto.
E on ship. Okay.
Yes.
Discriminating vowels and write the vowels. Okay. Discriminating vowels.
Ay,
Differentiating.
casi, boludo. Qué sé yo, no,
Differentiate. Okay. Or discriminating.
Si llego a ganar, boludo.
Excellent. Okay, that is the main one. Okay, the main. We are talking about the language system, which is phonology, listening, and differentiating or discriminating. Okay, 3. I am sorry, Ariadna Figueroa. Sorry, miss, about micro skill
Casi.
aim for dictation. Could it be contrasting spelling and pronunciation? Yes, of course. Okay, but that micro skill we are okay for micro skill. For dictation is number 1. Okay, contrasting spelling and pronunciation. I also would say that it could be contrasting because it's
Yes.
the listening. Okay, yes, I'm finishing with a comment. I'm finishing with a comment of Ariadna, and then I will move on to you, Ignacio. Okay, so it's contrasting spelling and pronunciation.
No, bueno, 16.
As one of the
Progresa,
language
progresa.
system that we proposed as a second language system aim is grammar or grammatical. Okay, we can say contrasting spelling could be grammar and
Ay, casi. Casi
pronunciation.
llego por lo menos.
Okay, it could be also another. It depends on the activity. Okay.
Satisfecho.
Yes, Ariana, thank you for your comment based on Vanina. I'm evaluating. Yes, Ignacio.
Yes, no, it's related to this. According to what Ariadna says, I wrote in micro skills of dictation, I wrote phonic
No, de nuevo el mismo
decoding. It's a term
¿Decode?
that I read in the
Well, so which is the gerund
El
that we are
fucking
using?
decodo, boludo.
decoding.
No, no es stream, boludo.
So it should
be
ahora, boludo.
Decoding,
Ah,
yes,
caray,
very good.
Feli.
Excellent. Decoding,
92, mira. Me lo paso ya.
Which
It's
sound?
phonemic decoding.
decoding
Decoding,
phonemes,
se pasa de código
decoding
prácticamente.
phonemes in, and you should name
No olvidé comer.
the sounds. Decoding phonemes in plural in plural nouns, or simple present third person
Person.
singular.
Okay,
Singular.
okay, yes.
Decoding phonemes in plural nouns. in
Plural
different-
nouns.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
That's great. Thank you very much for your participation. I hope you are now that you feel more self-confident.
Yes, 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 of course.
No.
Fernandez. Okay.
Ya se me
So
pasó el-
work with the. Okay, Denisa Hama. Yes. Yeah. Okay, Melissa, you have been evaluated now. Yes, Melissa. Denise, sorry.
No, I wanted to ask if I can answer number 2.
Okay, closed test. So Denise Saham. Yes. So this is closed test. Learners complete
Ay, casi.
missing words in a text. So which is the language.
I have a grammar and language system.
Well, as it says, missing words. Well, we should also work on this, okay? As we are teachers, we can criticize or we can to set the context for this activity. So, if we think of a group of words like robbery words, for example, you have a paragraph in which you have to complete with robbery words, robbery vocabulary.
No, me fui muy para arriba.
we have-
Quiero hablar.
A group of words that can be related to. So if our context is robbery vocabulary,
Está loco.
okay, or you can also climate
A mí
change
sí me interesa.
vocabulary. So, which will be your system?
I write writing and reading. No, system,
Sorry?
system, grammar.
Grammar could be the second one.
Exit,
I agree with you. In grammatica, okay?
Señora.
Because according to the words, we are going to complete sentences in subject-verb agreement.
Puta.
But when we talk about vocabulary, which is a
Exis.
Lexis.
Bien.
very good,
Burro.
lexical, okay? Lexical or lexis, okay? So,
Okay.
lexical and grammatical. Now, we're about the macro skill.
I have writing and reading. Maybe.
No, pero mantiene presionado.
Reading is the in the first one, well, in the one that Vanina did, we said listening and writing. Okay, so here is reading. Okay, reading and writing. Okay, reading and writing. Are you following me?
Yes, I was.
No, lo hice, pero al revés ahora. La puta
Yes,
madre.
and what about the micro?
¿Qué pasa?
I thought about identifying the vocabulary. Sorry, the vocabulary about technology device, for example.
More than identify, it could be. Well, I'm thinking a more specific word. You said identify.
No, pero no,
Well, this is about reading. You should go to. Well, this is operation. This is listening.
sí,
This is
no.
listening. So you can see here and be more more and use the meta language of our profession. Okay, so it is okay. You say identifying the technological words. You said okay, and so it could be identifying. Okay. Okay, let me check. There's another. I'm not so convinced with this.
Maybe recognize.
No. Well, as it is reading, okay, here you have. It could be.
Ay, casi. Ahí me morí.
Well, here, as you see here, imagine you said technology words, okay, technology words. So students have to read infer context, okay, infer.
No.
From the first paragraph, from the second, or the previous sentence, the beginning. So you are setting relations, okay, and you're trying to decode it, okay. You're trying to decode in order to apply inference and use cohesive devices. So you can write inferring context in gerund and writing.
Ah, qué pelotudo.
And writing the correct word. Okay.
Okay.
You can also think of this is also, it also happens, okay, deducing the meaning of familiar words by surrounding textual clues, okay. It could be inferring the ideas of the text, okay, inferring the ideas of the text, okay, and the second one,
No, ¿cuánto dice? 48 segundos.
and deducing the meaning of unfamiliar words and writing the correct ones. You can also have 3 micro skills. Have you noticed?
Yes.
Okay. So guys, it is not just one. You can also think of 1, 2, or 3 micro skills. Okay. Thank you, Denise. So the next student is going to be
No, yo no.
Camila Ramasho.
Sí, me golpeé.
Okay. Josefina Jimenez. Okay, thanks. Jose, do you want to do?
Number 4.
Okay. So number 4. Word stress and intonation match. Jose Jimenez.
Language system, I wrote phonology.
Okay. Word stress and intonation. Yes.
Then macro skill.
Mira
Writing.
dónde me fui, me esa parte.
Yes.
Okay, let me check. Language system is phonology.
No,
Okay.
el orden.
Phonological. Okay. And macro skill, you said?
Writing, because the activity says matching. So
No.
Boludo, 26
Reading.
intentos, no práctica
No,
de dedo
this is
ya.
yours. Sorry.
¿Qué? 26
It is-
intentos.
yes, that one.
It says learners identify stress patterns and intonation meaning.
Is it listening, Miss?
Yes, it's listening. Okay.
Miss, I wrote listening because
Okay.
students identify stress patterns and intonation when listening.
What did you say? Sorry,
ponele,
Cami, can you repeat,
Sí, pues,
please?
65.
Sorry. In macro skill, I wrote listening because students identify stress patterns and intonation when listening.
Yes.
And I was also thinking about
Nope.
speaking, maybe because in the description it says learner identify stress pattern. I think that they can also identify by producing it in a dialogue, maybe. I don't know if it is
Yes.
possible to write listening and speaking.
Okay, of course. Both work together, okay? Listening
Yes.
and speaking. Yes, I agree with you.
Yes.
And thank you for justifying. Okay. So it's very difficult to separate when it's listening, it's speaking, because in a way you are practicing. Okay, how you are going to be understood by speaking. Okay, so input is coming by listening, and then output by producing it. So we have speaking that, for example, so think of, for example, this word. So this word control, okay, can have two
Yo estoy en clase.
different stress.
No le estoy
okay?
prestando demasiada
So
atención, pero
you
sí.
can check it in the dictionary. So in terms of stress, control, control. Okay. So the stress, it says learners identify stress patterns. Okay. So we are going to distinguish it. And of course, if it's a question, can you give me the remote control, please? So think of the word, okay, in different contexts and with different stress. Okay. So in the question, can you give me the remote control? So the intonation, okay, and of course requesting the function. We can also think of the function, okay. So if we
No, pero sí
think
sé
of
que
the
no hay una
function,
puta madre.
okay, intonation, sorry, we are requesting. So the language system is phonological and
Tengo más de
functional,
18.
okay.
Ay, qué bueno.
So in this example that I am giving you, can you give me the remote control? Can
Remote control
is not expressing ability. It expresses what?
A request.
A request.
A noun? Could it be?
A noun, no.
No?
Think of the use of can. Can
¿Por
is
qué,
used
Colqui?
for possibilities,
Yeah.
for permission, for request, okay?
¿Por qué te
Request,
A demand? No, or
Qué
no.
boludo.
demand is no, it is imperative. Okay, a request.
The request.
A polite request. Okay, so students are going to learn to request. They are going to request. They are going to
Qué
learn to
boludo.
request. At the end of the class, students are going to request
¿Cómo eso que no aprendes
permission,
primero y luego todo?
lend of personal objects, and permission at a museum. Can I take photos? Can I take photos? Can I speak loud? Can I drink water? Can I
No, viste, casi me la hago, boludo.
eat in the museum?
Nada, qué puta, mira.
This is, okay, the way that you should start
Mr. Colqui.
imagining the situation, the communicative situation.
¿Qué opinamos, vos?
Okay,
Mr.
so
Calzo.
that is why with
Mr. Papa
Cami
Jumbo.
and Jose, communicative function. With Cami, sorry.
No
with
sé ni de qué está hablando la
Josefina
profe Julia.
and Cami, so we will recap. Language system is phonological as the main aim, and then we can also think of functional. Why it's
Presta
functional?
atención.
Because when
No,
we
chúpala, Juan.
think
Pensé que era
of
choque, boludo. Digo,
intonation,
chucha, que me
we
vino por
think
dentro.
of function. Okay, function.
Qué boludo.
The demand, for example, Luciana, you said demand, the intonation is different. Okay. It's
Te voy a decir que el choque no me dice así.
Okay. I'm asking you to read. I'm asking you to take part of the discussion. So the intonation
Decirle vos, pues.
is different.
Decirle que
I'm
se
not
pase por el
asking
chat y
you,
que te mande
can you
saludos.
read? Can you take part of the conversation? Can you justify? Can you practice your language and improve your discussion in a professional and group of teachers class? Okay, so that's all.
Puta madre, con esa
Okay,
parte, boludo.
Jose, Can you please tell
¿Cuántos
me
bits si cierro stream? Tírame 500 pesos al Mercado Pago y lo cierro, boludo.
Yes, of course.
Different pronunciation features.
Tumba directo.
Can you please say it?
Tírame 500 pesos, Juan.
Discriminating between different pronunciation features.
It's not about pronunciation. Yes. For example, it's about stress.
Yes.
Stress and
Intonation.
intonation. Yes. So, for example, the Vanina did number 1,
La mierda de
dictation.
parte, boludo.
She wrote dictation. Sorry, she
¿Doble qué?
described dictation. Write exactly what.
Doble monitor.
what
Tengo el
it
celu
is.
dando vuelta
So
por ahí.
it is related to phonemes, to pronunciation. Okay, but in this case, you should think of pronunciation. Camila Ramallo, do you have one?
No, miss, I didn't write in microskill.
Puta madre.
Just
¿Cómo desde el tele?
You
Te mando
didn't
saludos, Juan.
write micro skills. Okay, let's.
Cagate por andar papando mosca cualquier que anda perdiendo el cole,
So
boludo.
let's think of the
microskill. Micro.
okay.
Viste, me sale ya esa parte, boludo.
Well, here. We can
No,
think
me morí,
of
boludo.
language skills, as we said,
Vos estás
listening
quemándote los
and
datos, boludo.
speaking.
Nadie te dice que.
Okay, so about speaking.
O sea, sí, gracias por ver, ¿no? Pero no te quemé los datos. Miraron en 360.
Accurate pronunciation.
Sorry?
Could it be accurate pronunciation?
Puta madre.
No, because we are working on stress patterns and intonation. So, for example, about intonation, it could be
Puta madre,
adjusting
boludo.
the tone.
A ver si me sale esta parte hasta
Okay.
estaba recién.
Adjusting the tone. So if I can you give me the control remote? No, I have to adjust it as a request, as a question. Can you give me the remote control, please? I want to watch right now. Okay, so I am adjusting, accommodating,
No, me la recagué, boludo.
finding the best way to make a request. Okay, so it could be adjusting.
¿Qué te metió un audio
the
gomeado?
tone,
¿Qué, boludo?
okay,
And
the
for
tone.
Qué surtila.
Could we add a tone, for example? A high
Sorry?
Could we add a tone?
¿Qué está hablando esta?
The name of the tone?
Yes,
For example, high die.
yes, adjusting the tone between brackets.
High die.
Yes.
Okay.
Mira,
It could be using the correct high dive tone of
esta profe muestra el
intonation.
mismo PDF, digo el mismo PowerPoint todos los días,
You
boludo. No lo
understand?
pasa nunca.
Okay. The next one.
Miss, and similar to adjusting could be the differentiating, the
No.
different intonation meaning.
Differentiating tones of intonation. Yes, we have many. Okay, I'm thinking that I haven't included one about stress. Okay, I should include one of the stress. Okay, I will add it. Okay, about stress, add it. I will add one to. I will add one example. Okay. It could regarding stress. It could be recognizing stress. It is related to grammar. Okay. Using right stress in words. It's control is different to control. The one is a noun and the other is a verb.
Qué hijo de puta.
Okay. So, let's see how many minutes.
Esta mierda, boludo.
9 minutes. Okay, I have 9 minutes. So, can I continue with oral drilling? This will be done by. Okay, Luciana,
Mira ahí, yo no.
Yes, miss.
would you like to do it? Yes.
Yes.
Good.
Okay. Well, I was
Oral
thinking I was thinking that choral drilling is related to phonological because it's based on the repetition, the oral
Es
repetition.
solución. Sí, 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 dice mi amiga.
Well, in micro skill,
Yo no le doy.
I was thinking about listening, but it's better in
Yes,
speaking.
it's
maybe.
listening. Very good. Listening. And
Flojos,
as
Billy.
I have already stated, Vanina did number 1, so it's
¿El P
listening
causa?
and writing.
Qué pelota.
Then we have Melissa Ponce. She did minimal pair as well, listening. Then
Che, ¿se ve el chat en el video?
Jiménez,
Lo tengo que ajustar, porque no sé si lo tengo puesto.
Well, they
Tipo,
did
aparece.
the 3.
O sea, ahora
They
aparece, ¿no?
contributed
Pero
with each other. So it's listening and
tengo
speaking.
que agregar
In this
esto.
one, as it's
Chatbox, ahí está, mira.
choral
Añadir.
drilling, okay, it's sorry.
Añadir. Ahí está, mira.
The whole class repeats the
Mira, ahí está el
target,
chat. Qué grande.
language together.
Ahí tenés, mira.
No,
Listening
Más
and
profesional.
speaking
Because
is the
yes, the
predominant.
main.
¿Se ve ahí?
Yes.
Yes.
You can write listening, but as a second macro skill.
¿Cuándo vas a donar
But
las?
speaking is the main one. So
Las-
imagine
no dono nada,
yourself
boludo.
as I am
Ustedes me tienen que dar a mí, boludo. ¿Querés que pague el cartel de Mercado
making
Pago?
you repeat, especially with kids, contracted forms.
No, mirá,
I've
boludo.
spent.
El bulto.
He's
Mr. Bulto.
spent.
Mr. Bulto.
We've spent. Okay, so we are repeating the
pajero.
contracted form of the present perfect. I've.
¿Puedo dejar de morir ahí, boludo?
He's spent. Okay, so students are speaking.
Yes.
And
Qué
which could
choto.
be the micro?
Mr. Bulto.
I thought about the
No sé dónde
third
poner
column
el celu,
of
boludo, para no
the
tener que mirar para la derecha todo el tiempo, capaz.
participle. I remember my teachers
No le echo semi
teach me
muerta.
like ta 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 like this.
¿Qué mierda están hablando,
And, well,
boludo?
I think it could be
Okay, you can say using the right past participle of the verb third column.
Bueno.
Okay. Using
Qué boludo.
the right past participle verbs.
Mr. Bulto.
in
Ya
the
se me
third
acaba la
column.
clase chota esta, boludo. Más vale que no le pinten entrar
Matías
segundo link
Joaquín, do you
porque ya
have
se
another
tardó un
micro
montón.
skill? Another micro?
Se lo sabe de memoria.
Miss, I have another language system. Function because the
No,
madre
it's
esta
not
parte.
function. Remember that minimal drill pairs are very audiolingual.
choral drill.
Yes, minimal. Choral drilling is a very
¿Te falta qué?
audiolingual method.
Te falta skills.
Okay, so no
Qué
function.
boludo.
You are repeating.
Mira,
okay?
taladrando eso no,
You
no tiene
repeat
nada que contar
two.
boludo.
to model sounds, to model pronunciation.
Si la profe habla medio como que.
Perhaps in most
Atrás,
of the
boludo.
time students are copying. Okay, they are copying. Words
Ahí está, por fin empezó esa parte, boludo.
expressed. Okay, so they are not thinking
No,
of
mira
the
la muerte.
function. They are not thinking of the use.
Y sí.
That is why it's not function. Okay? It's not
Encima tengo un
function.
par de compañeras que hablan con
Coming
una
back
papa en la
to
boca. ¿no?
Luciana. So in choral drilling, okay, in choral drilling, you can also think about
No, mira dónde vengo a morir. Chúpame la pija, Gil,
producing.
yo no hablo con una papa en la boca, boludo.
No,
Seguro hablo con una
repeating.
papa del norte en la boca, boludo.
Syntactic, repeating. Syntactic structures. Okay? I have already said I've spent
¿A dónde tenés que ir, boludo?
time in reading. You've spent time in in writing. We've spent time in
Si vos tenés pinta de que soy que roba cualquiera, no el que lo roba.
Football World Cup cards. Okay, so we are repeating the syntactic structures. So, Matthias, is it clear what I have already said, that choral drilling is a technique of audiolingual method?
Reporta en directo, chúpame la pega, ¿qué vas a estar reportando?
Students are repeating, you use choral repetition to model
Ya te dije,
sounds,
tirame
to
500
model,
pesos y
correct
apago el stream.
pronunciation, to copy
Hagan
words,
paquita ahora.
or to imitate stress. Okay, audiolingual method. Okay, so how many minutes I have left? 3 minutes.
3
Okay,
minutos, mira.
the last one. The last student. Okay, repetition of sentence frames. Okay, I would like to hear. I would like to hear. I would like to see Paula Cruz. Paula Cruz.
Ya me cagué todo, pensé que me iba a
And
llamar
then she
amigo.
said Flores, but in the second.
Bueno, casi me hago un 75, 100, 75, 92.
In the
algo
second.
así.
Okay, Paula,
Sí, yo.
can you please
A ver, nos
tell me?
vamos.
Paula Cruz.
Aquí tengo
For language system, I think it's grammar because it gives me the accuracy of the language.
Very good, excellent.
Sentence use.
48, 78,
For the
48,
macro
87.
skill, I think about
Eso es importante. 75 siempre con uno
Yes,
solo.
excellent, that's great.
And well, I'm dealing to understand what you
Trucho.
I didn't write anything.
A ver si mando un par.
So you said Paula, language system. It's okay. It's repetition. So you have function. No, you said grammatical. You can also think of functional as a second. For example, it could be
No, mira dónde muero, boludo.
a contrast between going to and simple future with will. Okay, so
Yes.
students can complete. I'm thinking repetition of sentence frames. Students repeat model sentences for accuracy. No, I'm thinking of.
De
Yes,
nuevo,
Belén.
boludo, qué pelotudo que soy.
In micro skill, for me, sentence construction.
Bueno, muchachos, me estoy cagando.
Memorizing useful phrases.
Juan, no sé si me estás viendo todavía, pero decir a Zuru que prenda Premiere.
Again.
Yo me voy a cagar y me
again.
voy de la clase. Y se termina el stream por ende, boludo. Nos vemos. Chao.